Family, friends, and fellow gamers, welcome to Grumpy Gnome Gaming. I'm Grumpy Gnome. Let's get some grump on and banished. Resume, here we go. I thought this would be a really cool opening start, or shot. I wanted to get our people running as quickly as possible because they've got work to do over here. 144 builders are needed. So, are they running? I believe so. Yeah, there they go. See the little guys go? They're running. I just want to take a minute to say thank you. Thank you to the viewers who actually enjoy the videos that I'm doing. And I remember when I first started this and I'd put out an episode and it was like I would get 4 viewers or 5 viewers in a week. And I got excited over that. I really thought that was cool because I was having fun with what I'm doing. And I see that there's at least a couple people that were enjoying what I'm doing. And now I'm getting up to 100 viewers a week. And it's like, wow, that's... to me, it's awesome. I am by no means, big time out here. I'm just a little person that's sitting in a room doing something that I enjoy doing. And I thought, hey, if I could share it with you guys, that would be great. But as it turns out, I'm actually sharing it with 100 people a week now. And, that's freaking awesome. I'm thank you. Thanks for the support. I appreciate it. Okay. One thing I have noticed in this, and by the way, these are all being filled right now. I went ahead after the last episode and I picked out all the traders that had boats with stuff we needed. So I'm going to let these fill up. And if we get a chance at the end of the day, we'll take a look at them. But in the meantime, one thing I noticed, and this is probably the first thing we want to address, is our family surplus. And what I went ahead and I did, and I know that this is going to throw this number into whack, but we definitely need more housing. So I started looking in all the little nooks and crannies on where we can fill housing and still have it relatively close to where the people are working. And these 3 fit nicely in here. And what I went ahead and I did is I built another tailor, and blacksmith combo. We don't need those right now, so we're not going to open them. What we are going to open are the crop fields. And the reason we're going to open the crop fields are because the people who are not working will come by at their leisure and clear these out. Once again, we're not in a hurry to get them cleared out, but we do have crops that we need to get planted. So remember, we looked in here, and if you go towards the bottom of our list, we've got egg. Okay, it starts with the hops, but I'm going to put the hops closer to the brewery area. But we've got eggplant, pumpkin, and peppers. So let's go ahead and do this like in an alpha. You know what? Maybe we'll just do all 4 of these right here. Why don't we do that? So let's go. Probably should do hops first. Yeah, let's do hops first. So hops are going to go there. This is going to be eggplant. And can we pull this down faster? There we go. Eggplant. And then we're going to do peppers. And then we're going to do pumpkin. Where's my pumpkin? There it is. Do. There. And that's going to add a little bit more mix to our 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's going to add a little more mix to our vegetable intake. And as soon as these get cleared, I'll probably duplicate each of these fields down here. Once again, we don't need the tailors and the blacksmiths right now. What we need are the houses. Where else did I put houses? What do you not have? You're a drying shack. Beef. You know what? I think I'm going to switch you to fish. What's our mushrooms look like? Because mushrooms is something we get name. So we want to come down to M. Mushrooms is something we get naturally. Mushroom. 24,000. Dun, 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 dun. Check it out. That's what you're getting, buddy. And there's 2 people in there. So start consuming those mushrooms. Hopefully they're not the psychedelic type. Okay. These are seafood scavengers. We don't need those right now. We're going to look for more housing. Where did we put more housing? And here's another thing I'm going to show you guys. I started putting fishing docks in because we don't have crumbs for fish. 1,900. This should be 30K or 40K of fish. It is not. Okay, a dock shanty. Yes, more housing. Thank you. And since you guys are going to be working there, go ahead and build your storage facility. Are we still going? Wow, look at this is 10 times speed. But don't worry, we are near the end of this adventure. I think that's also a storage. I'm going to open storage just because we do need storages. What are you? A milk pen? Don't need milk pens. What are you? Tailors. We don't need tailors. Okay, keep going. Where are the houses? Okay, keep going down. What are you not having? Weavers? Silk cocoons? We're going to work on that. I'm not concerned with cocoons right now. Here we go. This is another district right here along the docks. We got people working on the docks, but they have nowhere to live. So we're going to go ahead and... Oh, you know what? 4 dock workshops right here. But I don't want those now. I want these. Forest house, open. Come on, open. Forest house, open. Forest house, open. Forest house, open. And remember in a previous episode, as a matter of fact, probably the last 3 episodes, we know that once these houses get moved into, there is going to be a baby boom. It's not going to come as a surprise. I am not going to be surprised. Okay, pastures and pastures, I'm going to open them. Because we may have to start moving animals around. And just like the crop fields, they're going to clear these at their leisure. Is anything over here housing related? Blacksmith, no. Long game, maybe further down the road, these are going to probably become gemstone tool makers because of the precious mines, but not this episode. Still looking for more housing options. What's going on here? A fuel refinery. Yeah, because we need refined fuel to run the melting houses. Okay, this looks like another trio of market, butcher, and herbalist. Yep, we don't need those right now, so I'm not going to waste my time. God, I wish there was a faster way to do this. There actually is a faster way to do this, and that's just take the map and jump around. But right here, we're on the southern border now. Everything is still cool over here. I'm not concerned with it. I don't want this woodcutter here working. So I'm going to turn him off. I would rather have a more centralized woodcutter in the village. What's going on here? Okay, this is Doug's mining district, and it looks like it's going very well. We did put all of our miners that are hard at work into stone houses, so they're living luxury right now. The weavers here, okay, here we go. These are the crop fields for cotton. Remember, we were going to double our cotton production. Actually, we're going to more than double it, but that should keep our weavers. Is it at the bottom? There it is. No, stop. Come back here. Oh, that's going to be difficult. Okay, cotton on you. You're going to be cotton. It's probably quicker to grab it and come on down 3/4 of the way. Yep, there we go. And then cotton on you. Grab it 3/4 of the way. Oh, hello. Come on down. Right there. I'm really trying to be patient with this game. I know a lot of people probably would have thrown the towel in with this lag that we've got going on. 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now we're probably going to have more cotton than we know what to do with. And what I'm probably going to do down here, if I've got room, it almost looks like we do have room. Can we node that area? There is just the slightest overlap. And if we chose to do this, we can actually get one node in there, and another node can go right there. The thing we need to ask ourselves is, what is going to be more beneficial? Are we going to benefit from 2 nodes in this area? Or are we going to benefit from dropping more crop fields down? And I'm going to tell you what, I'm almost in favor of the nodes, only because I don't want to deal with the, what am I trying to say? I don't want to deal with the infestations that more crop fields would bring. So you know what I'm probably going to do here? I'm going to split this crop field in half, run a road down the middle of it, and that road is going to be the border of each one of these. Let me show you what I'm talking about, because I've just happened to be one of those people that has to have everything perfect. So there is the center of the crop field. It's probably 11 wide, and we can do this, and we can come over here, and we can see that it is 11. So 6 would be halfway right there. Cha-ching. And then what we can do is drop this road straight down. Wow, we're missing that by 1. But that's okay. Boom. So now that we've got this road in place, what I like to do is I'll take my first forester, and where do I want my opening? Do I want my opening to the top or to the bottom? And I'm going to say there's not much going on down here, so I'm going to open it to the top. And so that means I'm going to flip this. So flip. And I may just remove the road on the bottom. Okay, I'm going to actually, right, as long as this thing doesn't jump on me, right there would be the perfect placement, because it puts us right under the road to the top. So let's hope it doesn't jump. It did not. and it looks like it jumped one over to the right, which might just be enough to irk me. So bear with me here, guys. I'm going to remove that. We're going to do this again, knowing it's going to jump one to the right. I don't know if you guys have that same issue. Okay, so there's my road. I'm not going to go any higher. And I know I'm going to jump one to the right. One right there. And I guess that's it right there. Make it happen. Cha-ching. And we're still good here. We didn't hit the road up there. That should be 2 spaces there. You know what? I almost don't think that one jumped. You know what, though? I am losing my freaking mind doing this. So let's... Where is it? Okay, I lost it. There it is. And put you on pause. So anyway, that is going to be the making of another node. And just like, where's my road? Where's that? I'm going to go ahead and, oh man, why didn't that thing pause? There it is. Boom, 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 boom. Let's draw a road this way. And then this gives me something to line up the next node onto. As a matter of fact, we can go ahead and already put the forester in for that one. And there's the road, 1. And we know it's gonna, like, I want 2 spaces. And in case it jumps 1, I'm going to move this one over 1 more. Just because, I think. What do we want on the inside? Gatherers? Let's put the gatherers on the inside. Yeah, see, this one can go over 1 more. So this will be the one that we're going to move. But you know what? I'm spending too much time on that. Let's move on. We need housing. Okay, here's a nice little district we got going on. I started building onto this, and actually this is going to be awesome because now you're going to get to see some serious fishing action going in. So, what we got going on here is another fishing dock here. Remember I told you that our fishing absolutely sucks? So what I'm starting to do now is where we have more real estate on the water, even if it's not optimal, this is still going, let's see if bring up the ring of influence for you guys. That ring is still going to produce a crap ton of fish. But it doesn't end there. Let me open these houses. I went ahead down here and I put in some row houses because we're going to put a whole other district down here. We're going to have more animal pens. We're going to have more dairies. We're going to have another blacksmith and tailor district. I don't think we're going to get any more mine action. But one thing I did do with the mines, and we're going to visit that next, is we, I'm going to build these right now too. I've got another chapel. I've got another school, because with a baby boom, you're going to get a baby education too. and another hospital. Not that the hospital is critical, and a giant rural market for this area. We don't need the market right now because right now I'm more concerned with the housing. Okay, check it out. Over here, I built another dock fishery. I'm going to open that up because I really, really need fish. So this dock fishery is going to take care of this big open space. I've got another dock fishery here, which is going to take care of this open space. And you can kind of see where I'm going with all this. And that's still, I think this guy is still far enough down. See where his ring of influence goes? That we can build something off of here. As a matter of fact, we can probably dockage this across and build and double this up in here. But we don't need it. We're not going to worry about it. These, I believe, are seafood scavengers, and those might be shanties. Yes, they are. I'm going to open those because, once again, a shanty is a house, and we need housing. Okay, check this out. Over here, we're expanding this area a little bit. I added a houseware supplier here, which we don't need right now. I cleared this area out. I don't know what I'm going to put here yet. Well, maybe that's a lie. Maybe I do know what's going there because... No, I just cut it along the road here. A dairy would fit in there, but it would give me an additional road on each side, which I'm not crazy about. These are 2 animal pens because milk, out of all the animal pens, there's only 3 of them. I've got enough eggs and feathers. I've got enough wool. Milk is really what I'm needing the most. You can see here, cream is only at 573. So most of my single animal pens are going to consist of milk. Now here we go. More housing. Let's get this opened. See, the problem that we've got now is just as fast as people are moving into these houses, they're making kids right away. And it's almost a race to see if we can keep up with the baby production. All of these are forest homes right here. And so that's going to house another nice population right here. And we got the fisheries going in. Wow, we're back up to 167. But you know what? It's cool. I'm cool with that. Down here, this was the row houses that we built or that we got going in. A market. These are the fishing things. I may put, I don't know, I've got this room right down here, and I need something really cool that this dock goes into. I just haven't thought of it yet. And even though this is a landlocked lake, we're still able to put in a shipyard right here on this little piece of land that was here. So that I thought that was kind of cool. Okay, they just dropped the foundation for the storage here. So they are building slowly. These depths down here do not bother me, because what this is telling me is that this is freeing up room in existing housing. I know it's a very morbid thought, but right now we've got a lot of single old folks living in the homes. And if they pass, trying to keep it semi-pleasant. Okay, we'll clear this area. I don't know what that was. There must have been a hill there. If they pass, then that means that there will be more housing for a future population, or shall we say a current family. Okay, you know what? Is there another one down there? There sure is. Crumbs on a biscuit. Do I want to open those up now? I don't want to. Not yet. I'm not ready for those yet. And the reason I'm not ready for those yet is because it is still too far out of civilization. And I don't want to destroy that corner. Basically make it into a kill zone. Okay, for some reason I can't even scroll anymore here. Though I don't need that. We've got two more crop pastures here. Once again, I'm going to go ahead and open them because any laborer can come by and clear that. What are these crop fields? They are. Why is this area open? Probably because I wanted to line it up here. And I have 3 here, I have 3 here. So this is our mirror, our smoke and mirrors, baby. 3 here, and I'll work toward the inside until I get a nice zone to work with. And I'm going to go ahead and clear this just in case we need to do an emergency plantation of something. I don't foresee that happening. Only because 470K in food, actually that number is going up. I'm not worried about cold people because the cold people, they can go into anybody's room or anybody's house and get warm. Food is a different story. They will not share food to save their life. They like to hoard their food. But when it comes to warming up people, anybody is welcome into anybody's home. This looks like another trio of markets, butchers. Okay, so we're not worried about that. I'm just going to go up the wall here. What's going on over here? Another market butcher combo. This looks like another tailor combo. There's a woodcutter that's not being used. Woodcutter that's not being used. Okay, are we flattening this out yet? I believe this side might be flattened. I can't even tell. This side almost looks flattened, but I still have resources on there. And for some reason, I took the leisure to go down the middle. Let's find out what's going on here. Can I do that? Can I do that? Oh, wow. I don't know what I did. I don't know what's going on here, but we'll worry about that later. I still might carve that out into something. Undecided right now. The problem is that, this node right here, and I don't want to remove that building, but this is our gatherer. Look how far the gatherer comes. So technically speaking, I really want to flatten this area here. And you know what? I am going to just power flatten it. So we're going to take this. We're just going to run halfway into the mountain. And that looks like crap. So Okay, there's our 30, so that means that we're nearing the end. Let's go ahead and remove that, and you can see we still got a little crevice there. Okay, I'm happy with that because we didn't really lose a lot. Wow, really? More? I can't imagine how much more we have to flatten over here. Okay, that's it. Work with that, people. And you know what? That looks butt ugly. So I'm just gonna grab this, and we're gonna do some major destruction here. Yeah, what the heck? Let's grab it. I don't know what I'm trying to save. Is that going to take away my pieces of wood on the ground? It sure is. Thank you for taking my wood. All right, here we go. Get rid of that, and look at that. Now we don't have to worry about that anymore. Okay, and we're going to do a second one of those kind of nodes right here. I'm going to run through the funky things, these trees here, and find out which one of these foresters we do not have yet. I know we don't have a grape one. I don't know if I want a grape. But we're just going to run down the list here. I almost think we're doing nuts out here, but we'll get to that bridge when we get to it. There we go. Okay, let's find out what's going on here. I am just about ready. Okay, this looks flat. I'm just about ready to get into our nicer production of things. You know what? But my hesitation is, oh, by the way, this was that little spit of a mountain, and I was only able to get 4 mines to line up nicely across. So you know what? Those 4 mines are going to be our what do you call it? Our mining district. And you know what? One thing that I can throw in already are the stockpiles. Because for some reason, I just like to put stockpiles down. And do I want a road on the inside? No, let's just put the stockpile next to the mountain. And how deep? Let's go 3. So 16 by 3 there. And then on this side, we'll do a 16 by 3 also. Oh, nuts. And it looks like we got some more mountain we got to clear. Oh, crumbs on a biscuit. Okay, we can deal with that. So, hopefully that grabbed it. Okay, let's try dropping in the stockpile. And we're going to come right off here, and we're going to go 16 by 3. Right there. Boom. And that's 2 pretty little stockpiles that the mining district can fill. What I started doing was in all of our mines, I started putting 2 people in them. So every miner now has 2 people, and hopefully that's going to double our, yeah, look at this. Iron is already over 100 now. Well, it's at 100. So that's a good thing, because now when the iron goes up, notice our tools are now above 5,000. So we've got tools going up. We've got iron going up. We have food going up. Everything is on the uprise. And you guys are my statue carvers. Yeah, not worried about you. 2 more houses, open it. I'm basically opening up all the houses. And you know what, where we had a lot of housing, I don't know if we still do or not, was right along here. That's still one more little group of houses. I don't know if we want to. I'm going to open this up just because we need, and even if they have to walk a little ways, I did open up the storage barn in the middle too, only because our barns are totally filled. And you know what? I just realized our timer has already gone off. Okay, I think I'm going to leave it at that. Notice I'm not opening up the jade or the marble quarries. I'm not opening these mines. All I want now is housing. And we are still 40 shy. 40 homes that we need to open. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is in the off hour, I'm probably going to look for more places where we can build more housing. Shanties. These are shanties back here. Open them. Let's get people housed. Okay, these 3 should be workshops. We don't need workshops right now. And these are all the reeds that are going to supply those workshops. Once again, we don't need them. Should we look at our trading posts? Real fast, let's see. 250 is a number I would work with. What would I want for 2,000? Something in here would have been 2,000 that I wanted. And I'm thinking milk, because remember we were running really low on milk. So I am going to do that. 2,001. And I'm going to put in 250 of these. We're going to do the tradey thing. We're going to dismiss you. And even if it wasn't milk, well, guess what? I got milk now. And that was for linen. Come on down to the linen. I'm going to back you out. 1, 2, 3. And I'm actually going to drop you down to 1 and turn you off. You. Okay. You've got 0 linen. Oh, that's because I never even turned you on. Is there even a trader there? There is a trader. What a boob I am. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. Bring me my stuff. What are you? 75 linen. There's an interesting number. What would I want for 500? I probably want the gold ore. So that's going to give me 10 to work with. And that's going to leave me with a little bit more stuff to play with. So something else cost 500 that I want. Copper ore. I've got a feeling that might be it. I've got a feeling tonight's gonna be a good night. Let's trade it, let's dismiss it, and let's back out linen cloths. Drag it down to right about there. 1, 2. I'm going to take this down to 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we're going to turn you off. What do you got? You know what? I think I'm boring you guys with all this. Anyway, 1,000 flax, which is actually worth 2. So something here is 2,000 that I wanted. And I think I'm looking at it right here. So I'm going to grab 400 iron. We're going to put in 1,000 flax. Cha-ching. Oh my gosh, I know you guys are just totally amazed at how the old man can do math. Trade it. Dismiss it. This is flax. So let's back out the flax. I really like the flax because my linen weaver is the one that actually uses it. But you can see that I've got more linen cloth than I know what to do with. And you know what? I'm not going to bore you with the rest of this. We're just going to let it be. Let it be. Okay. And you know what? I noticed that our fishing docks are getting built. So let me take a quick look at fishermen. Oh, well, only one more? We'll take one more. Because every fisherman now is going to count for something. 16 people have nothing to do. I'm going to look at those offline. Hey guys, if you like this adventure, please give me a like. If you didn't like it, something happened. What happened? If you didn't like it, I'm sorry. Let's see if we can find out what happened. Does anybody see anything that happened? Working as a laborer, student, something had a trading post. One thing we haven't seen in a while is nomads. I don't know. Something happened someplace. So maybe I'm going to lose all my crops. Maybe we're going to lose a whole strain of animals. I don't see anything in red. There it is. What are you? Okay. What is it? Oh, something caught fire. Okay, does anybody see what caught fire? I can't see anything that burned down over here. There it is. Rebuild. Rebuild. Okay, and I think that's going to do it. If you liked it, give me a like. If you didn't like it, give me a sympathy like anyway. If you have not yet subscribed, smash that subscribe button. Tap on notifications if you'd like to hear a little bell. And if you have already subscribed, tell 10 people. We are growing. We are happy. I'm still grumpy, but that's okay because that's why you come back every time. I'm out of here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Where is it? There it is. And stop.